Hey folks, it's Josh with Get 'em Outdoors. We are heading to my favorite place in Montana. That'd be the Missouri Breaks. It is 5:30 right now, morning of November 6th. Still a little warm. I don't know, the bucks won't be in rut yet, but I've been chasing around a pretty decent mule deer buck the last couple of years in here. So we're gonna see if we can't either get on him today or something else. This guy's getting hungry, he needs some meat in the freezer, so let's see what happens, huh? Well, I've only been walking for an hour and a half about. I've seen a lot of deer. I've been close to the deer. I haven't seen anything worth shooting yet. It's kind of like we walked out into some flatlands here. But you got your forest again over there. And I'm cutting across this big flat right now. There's two muleys standing over here, but they both look like forked horns. Tiny. But a lot of deer. I guess we'll have to go back in there further. I think I'm in there 2.5 miles right now. So I think if we go all the way out to that point way out there, I think be about 3.5, 4 miles. I don't see people coming in that far, so hopefully we can. And the wind's blowing, and I'm glad I got that scent killer stuff, because they had a hard time picking me out, but the wind has not been in my favor all morning. So we're gonna cut across and see what we can get, huh? I don't know if it'd be a long walk. I definitely work my butt off for it if I do end up getting one, but when I get back up into these trees over here, I'll get back to you. There's a mule deer right there. Don't even know I'm here. About 30 yards away. And a little forked horn buck. Pretty cool. They don't even know I'm here. Sorry for the shaking. I zoomed in on it for you guys. They might come right into us here. Now she's about 20 yards. Still about 15 yards. They know I'm here, but they can't wind me. There she goes. There they go. She winded me there. I'm in the wide open. That scent killer. Awesome. I'm not camo Dan. I have fucking orange blue jeans. Awesome. Scent killer. Good job. Hey everybody. Well, I got back to the pickup. 11:15. And the wind is picked up. Blowing like it's a job out there. But seen a lot of deer. Lots of deer. Lots of small bucks. A lot of 2x2s, forked horns. Nothing of size. Which is okay. It's still way too hot anyways. It needs to cool down. I mean, it's 60 degrees. And right now we got a pretty solid 30-mile-an-hour wind, so I'm gonna call it a day. I don't want to, but I can go back, get ready for work, and regroup and give it another shot next weekend. I don't know. I gotta go for elk Saturday and the Little Belts again. And I'll probably be back up here Sunday and go to a different section of the forest and see if I can't find any more deer of size. I know there's some big bucks in here. I've been chasing one around for the last 4 years anyways, and he's big. But he's smart. They don't get that big for no reason. So we will regroup and we'll get back at it and hopefully have some more videos for you. Maybe something. Hopefully I can start putting some meat in the freezer. This guy's gonna be hungry. But anyways, I don't have any sponsors or anything, but I would like my gear that I take with me is I have sitting right next to me here at a Remington Model 700 with a Boyd's custom stock on it, little thumbhole stock. I had them engrave an elk on it for me. I topped it off with a Vortec 6.5 by 20, which is an amazing optic. I love them. I love it. And I got my my Garmin GPS here. Best thing in the world. Make sure you're safe. Make sure you're on the right property. This thing is awesome. It shows you BLM. I don't know if you can see that or not. It shows you private, forest, state property, BMA property. Shows the names of the owners of the private property. You can get a hold of them if you need to, whatever it may be. Love that. I got the Montana chip in it right now. Love that. It's one of the best things. Probably one of my best investments I've ever had. And I also got my Remington 870 12 gauge shotgun sitting here. Oops, sorry. And that's just because Never know when I'm going to run into some grouse. I love eating grouse. So we'll get back to it next weekend. I got to go home, get ready for work. And hopefully the weather will cool down a little bit. I'd like to have some snow in the mountains. If that weather cools down, the rut might kick off. But just not looking good right now. So anyways, we will get back at you guys next weekend. Thanks for tuning in.